Hello, and now we're back to episode 14 of the 100 Line Lost Defense Academy blind playthrough by Room Relations. Last time, we got Gaku's persuasion mission done and got a sewing kit for him. That's what we did first, got the sewing kit for him, then we did his persuasion mission. He was more or less against saving the Tokyo Residential Complex because of how he was treated as an orphan and whatnot, and he had issues about being orphans and have to deal with all his brothers and sisters relying on him, and him saying he wanted to get away from all those responsibilities, but he couldn't at the end of the day because he has too big of a heart. What's Ima and Kako doing? Good morning, Mr. Sumina. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where'd you go? We're out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. The outside world is really something. We found plants I've never seen before. Don't overdo it, or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry. Mr. Atsuki has been sticking his bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. Well, excuse us. We must be going. The wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. No. See? It's things like this you don't see when you just go straight to the mission points. Because if I was to just open up the... Everyone's in the room though, so... No one else is around. So, that goes against what I was just saying. Oh, I forgot to mention last time, at the end of it all, after doing Gaku's mission, a day passed, and now Shizuhara, and Shizuhara wants everyone to come to the cafeteria. Yes, I will call Hiruko Shizuhara from now on. It's more formal. It makes it sound like she's the boss now. No, she is the boss. Call her Shizuhara, not Hiruko. Huh, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up, like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mistress praise me. Did something happen between those two? She's acting like her lackey. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So, this is part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to cover all 5, of course, but we can deal with the other hand holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anyone who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can. I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? to defeat the invaders and win the war naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also a chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken. Okay, this is wordy. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and sacrifice we've made up to the now completely meaningless. See, that's very wordy. It's hard to deliver. If you have the time to spend worrying about others, I prefer you spend your training to use your anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to prepare to give our lives. As usual, Hiruko left no room for discussion. Leave us alone to mull over our words and consider our options.
Such an ice queen! How could anyone not stand that?
What she said just bothers me now. Bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something. Or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiruko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. I can't use violence or threats to get people to do what I want. Sorry, it just doesn't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Moving my mic. In the back of my mind, I'd expect hoping, really, that Hiruko would go back to her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I'd managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. Should I talk to someone? Should I talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late? I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. I got the order wrong. There was an apostrophe near the... Oh, the rooms are right next to each other. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened.
Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence.
Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma. The deadline to Hiruko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out.
Yes, I know, but I'll just be thrown out like trash, like the trash I am. I don't really want that though, right? You don't really want that though, right? I said I. You should expect too much from me. I'm so hopeless inept that losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone.
You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die.
Yeah, I know. I accept that too. I'm sorry for disappointing you, but it's better to get it over with. Now I don't really let you down later. So that I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to come up here with someone like me.
Shima bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I guess each and every one of them are going to say no in some way, shape, or form. This is Kako room. She'll probably be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaking, hesitant Anne.
Visitors. It's Takumi.
Sorry for surprising you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my brother here said he had a plan, so... He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said, there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day.
Get married or leave home. She's just deciding things for her.
Yeah, she's just going along with it. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you really want to do? There's not a really, I just added that really.
Me?
What is it? Was it really that hard of a question?
I really don't know. My brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says.
Alright. I guess that's not none. No, thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Ima. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. He is the most... Ima has plans. He has a whole plan worked out for himself. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna, like, make some foreshadowing to whatever that plan is that he has. And gonna decline. And be all kind of snarky about it. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Thrown open? See? Ima has confidence. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please. At least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Alright, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and
dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiruko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. You see, it's exactly what I told you. What happened? Talk about his plan and act all kinds of snarky. Ema waved me goodbye and closed the door. His easy smile devoid of any kind of fear and anxiety. He seemed so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? I wonder who this is. It's not daring me again. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Oh, it's Eito. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, I had a burp. Oof. Just ate. Oh, hey Eito, what's up? I want to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiruko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiruko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. Is it about the enemy commanders and how strong they are, and how we should know about that? That's what I'm thinking. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain that Hiruko's hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gone into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I don't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiruko told us before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we're too hung up on our own survival. See? I was right. The enemy captains. The humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like that out there. But Hiruko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiruko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. Did she say she's been fighting the bears a lot longer than we have? But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only way to find out, we have to ask her about it ourselves. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily.
she'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We can even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have the authority to make others leave. It's not like we voted her into the position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it'll come to that. Hiruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of being the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better prospect in the war, we ought to know about it. You might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyways, and I don't think I could make I don't think I can make my case very easily. I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. And you have quite a way of words, so. He's trying to get me. Is this gonna be another persuasion mission, but not persuasion mission, but like information mission with Hiruko or something like that? So that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try and get the truth out of Hiruko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private. Just 3 of us before involving anyone else. I believe Hiruko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Does she say she wants to be on leisure lounge by herself? Is Hiruko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Oh, it's nighttime already. Kako. Hi, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. My brother Jared said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is this plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He's always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. This place is still weird. There's a sea of flames, the wall of flames. I want to say sea of flames, but the wall of flames, right out the school. And you can just see them from right here, past the fence. And we're just on top of the school, in our own little buildings. Is there anyone else to talk to? Kako's not back in her room. Hiruko's in leisure lounge. Miyato's with Hiruko. Wish she's a Hara. Let's go do that. I wonder if I'll be able to fight today. Oh yeah, that's what thing. The plan she had. She said Hara didn't say anything about the little test she had for the people who decide to fight. I thought they were going to talk about that, But I guess not. I guess it'll come up on day 16 when Tsubasa and Gaku finally decide to show their fighting spirit and whatnot. But I'll have to see what happens in the Leisure Lounge. I was thinking like maybe it might be like they come in here and they see like Shizuharu like lounging around half naked. Just like, what do you guys want? I want to be in here alone by myself. This is messing with my leisure time. Eito and Hiruko was in Leisure Lounge. What would she be doing here all alone, all on our own? Look, Takumi over there. Eito points to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Starting there, of course. Yeah.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right, we wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Takamaru was right.
It's not bad, it's
She is hot.
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important
And
we want to
she's in a
discuss with
bikini.
you.
Very important, you say? Alright. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiruko to make her way towards the locker room, and silence broke only by echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. It took half an hour for her to get changed. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go out with the. I just got to go with the direct approach. All right, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiruko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Please, if we assume you have information we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your code, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About the Lost Defense Academy? Ooh, that's not the name. It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Siri's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I should have went back and put that for the. I should have took a picture of that. That should have been the picture for the episode. Hiruko like getting out the pool. I'm gonna go back and take a picture of that later. Don't save over this file. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. I'm sure everyone else feel the same way. If they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to get behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves would tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything about anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have the right to hear it. Really got me against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this stuff off with the I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me like this. Grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then yes. I do have certain information that you might find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about the defense room? Or how they choose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go back to get the others first? I want everyone to hear this at once. It will be better for the morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd been up all night if we had tried to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that all right with you, Hiruko? I'll tell everyone to meet in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. You're not going to go back on this. You haven't left me with much choice besides. I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it would be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was the reason. You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever truth it might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like whatever you hear. The fact that I've kept this a secret from you for this long should give you the idea how bad it is. Yes. I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get this off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiruko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait! Can I ask you one thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said it time and time again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiruko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, back to us the whole time. Hiruko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for that long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our rooms. This was long. This was a long talk section. Not a lot of fighty going on here. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiruko mentioned? Whatever it is, it made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed, so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have considerable effect on the war effort going forward. So she's really gonna tell us. 'Cause that's past tense. I checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I looked at a bunch of classrooms. She's not in any of them. So sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it. Where the hell is she? Hiruko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us about what she's been hiding. But when we got to the cafeteria this morning, Hiruko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside our room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. None of the fire extinguishers are gone? We scrounged every last inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue of her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around and still didn't find anything. Hiruko was gone, vanished without a trace.
Where'd he go, mistress?
It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on the school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean, both fire machines are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiruko is hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about this war.
Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same that happened to Sarah. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me hurt.
If Miss Shizuharu is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even need to know the test. The rest of you don't even know what the test was going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. You're acting so happy. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute, Ima. Didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or whatever, or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuharu disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention it? Didn't I mention I'm a master at art of love? Excuse me. Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. The financial aid of many of my kind friends, is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister, when times got tough. What's simps? I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but so you're gonna put the moves on Hiruko to get her to let you off the hook? That way? Exactly. It would have been a perfect plan. Only I could pull it off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiruko, then where is she? If the school is attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah. We have no Siri, no Hiruko. It'll be a total crap fest. Let's not try and get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiruko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we had made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the
So they just
invaders
lied
might
to
attack,
us.
so rest up while you still can.
So the premonition just lied to us about
Good night.
changing, about the information changing the way we saw everything. This is terrible. I felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiruko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding her in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is sleep. Needs to be sleep deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be prepared to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Hiruko will come back like nothing ever happened. She'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow. Like nothing ever happened. Even as I said that, I knew the chances of such a thing were practically zero. I slept fitful that night. Too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just some kind of place the last Defense Academy was? Day 17. Searching. No free time. As soon as we resumed our search for Hiruko. We started with the school's interior. Nothing. They have a tennis court? I love tennis balls. I guess I can make them with the machine. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we can reach. Right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious that Hiruko wasn't going to show up out of nowhere. she disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People just blip out of resistance like this. Don't blip out of resistance like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does it mean that she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked out from the server. She might have lost her connection because of the sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted it's been inconsistent in your logic just now. Something just doesn't quite add up. Something doesn't just quite add up. Oh, everyone can talk again. I'm sorry I wasn't able to find Hiruko. If there is an official scale of usefulness, I'll be right at the bottom. She's not on school grounds, but there's no evidence of her crossing through the wall. Where could she be? Where could Hiruko have gone? Damn that Hiruko! Where'd she up and disappear to all of a sudden?
Don't leave me, Mr. Hiruko. First, Siri, now Hiruko. If the Invaders attack now, we're gonna be really screwed. My dear sister has finally something to say. Everyone, keep quiet. Give her your full attention.
What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako?
It could be nothing, but...
What if the fire station isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Hiruko's keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we didn't. That we don't. What if that includes a way to get out to school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out?
It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in the neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better.
That's right. None of us ever considered that a possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. We've only gotten to know Miss Shizuharu better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out of here with her. She left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron. This is Hiruko we're talking about. She was way more serious about being the Invaders than any of us. That could have been her act. Could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts.
Actually, I thought something else might explain it.
Oh, really? They're just gonna say the same thing again.
I think we should ask Kako to tell us more. Whatever she says, it's bound to be more valuable than the guy we come up with.
Let's listen to what Kako has to say. A secret way out? Is that possible? Hiruko ran off and left us on our own. I ain't buying it. She was way more serious about being those affairs than any of us.
Don't leave, Mr. Hiruko.
Could she really have gone home on her own? If she did, that's really unfair. What? Pay attention to my dear sister. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between the disappearance and the last one. Hiruko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bomb inside of us like Kara could.
Aha!
I see. So, any one of us could be the culprit here. If one of us killed her, carried her body offside the wall of fire and came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside the school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death and brought her back to revive her. It'll be like Mr. Sahara vanished to thin air. Outstanding, Sister Dearest. You've thought of everything. Ah! Now we're going to fucking mystery novels territory. Wait a minute. You really think Hiruko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one was the kill? Which one of us killed her? Which one of you killed her? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, whoa, don't look at me. We don't know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiruko would never run off and abandon us. She wouldn't let any second-rate invader do her in either. But she let her guard down around one of us. That'll be all of the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darmy. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiruko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all of this? But please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory, just one possibility. You explained yourself really well though, Capcom. I think this is the most we've heard from you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest after all. Time to go to sleep.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Was she done in by someone? I don't think so. That seems a bit too on the nose and too cliche at this point. Not cliche, but like on the money for these kinds of games. For it to be another fucking murderers one of your group, one of you is the murderer in your group kind of situation. There goes the nighttime announcements. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiruko's could have left the school grounds. Looking outside the wall starting sounds like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she'd probably be miles away by now. We'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you don't think we can shove the parts of the parts in a revival-matic? Maybe she'll still work, even though she's still a little rotten. Even though they're a little rotten. Mark, no, the manual was clear about that. It has to be immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter. Hiruko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break from here. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan to take action. Alright. That's probably the best approach.
group dispersed. All of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms, heavy, sullen silence. As I tried as I felt, as tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I couldn't switch off. Where was Hiruko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We've gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiruko ran away. One of us killed her. Each sounded just as impossible as the other. My apparent goal is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiruko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours, or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me spring into my feet. What the? It's back.
What are you doing here?
As I could barely speak, fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you... Ah. Hey!
Another attack. He's gone, more importantly. Is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The barriers are back. And I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna do this next time. Because I've been going for a while now. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiruko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Wrong thing. Let's talk to Shoma first. That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're going to be here soon. I'm so sorry. I'm scared. I can't move an inch.
On this, I'm gonna save. And that's gonna be this episode. It was a lot of talking, but on the next episode we're gonna do some actual fighting in the game, actual gameplay of fighting. Well, see you on the next one. Johnny, bye bye.